okay. I'm just on the phone with my mom. She's helping me change my insurance to a PPO. I forget what that stands for, but it has something to do with being private. It costs way more, but it'll get me to be able to see a specialist in endometriosis, because if you go to a non-specialist, I guess a lot of bad things can happen with taking too much tissue and then having scar tissue, or they miss like things or whatever. I'm also under the impression that going to the specialist, the recovery's faster and I won't have to be put on menopause inducing hormones afterwards, where the doctor that I'm currently going to is telling me that with or without the surgery removal, I'll definitely have to be on menopause inducing hormones. I think Lupron for 6 to 9 months afterwards, which sounds like hell. I've just been feeling really scatterbrained and confused, and I tried to do some insurance stuff on Friday. I'm not super great at this stuff, so of course I finally ended up talking about it to my mom yesterday, and she just got it done immediately. Like, of course. She's really good at stuff like that. I'm Native American. I am Cherokee. I have a blue card. So if you're like, oh, you look a little white. Yeah, I'm white. I'm also Native American with a blue card. I am a citizen of the Cherokee Nation, which apparently means that with changing your insurance, you can do it whenever you want, where I guess if you're not Native American, you have to like wait some like month-long amount of time period. I don't know. That's just what I'm told. So I guess I'm fortunate enough to where I get to change it when I want. So sorry to you people who don't have a blue card. But if you do, use it to your advantage. So that's a thing. I did this survey. It was supposed to take like an hour if I read it properly. It took me like 3 hours, but I'm also really like slow, and I reread things, and I can be pretty OCD and meticulous and overthink, and so maybe it'll take you an hour. But I kind of read part of it in one of my last videos, where they're striving to link, you know, like emotional distress and you know, all these things with endometriosis and other health issues, and I love that, because I feel like I very much have had this like just plummeting level of like, I try to crawl up from the depth and I don't get very far, and then I get thrown back down, and then I try and then I get thrown, and so I don't feel like I've ever just been like, oh, I have good mental health. No. And I know for me that's been significantly impacted by my period and all the pain and whatever. So I don't know. If you want to do the survey, do the survey. I have no connection with the survey. They don't know me. I don't know them. I just found it on the endometriosis.org website, but to me, it hit home like really hard, and so I would love for more research to be done. So if you just happen to be watching this, I'm gonna find a link and put it in the description below, so that if other people want to do the survey, it seems like it could be super useful. It's based out of Australia, one of those colleges, with a bunch of people who are nerds. I love nerds. I'm a nerd, kind of. but a bunch of people who want to research these things and learn more so that they can be better. Oh, my arm's getting tired. I need to find my gimbal. Whatever. So I spent time doing that. I've spent time doing the insurance. My mom's the one actually getting it done. I spent a lot of time talking to friends about their process and how they did this. I also spent a lot of time gaslighting myself and feeling like I'm insane and I just need to get over it and there's not actually anything there. But you know, I don't know, because I've had like one scan and it didn't see anything. But you know, like a lot of people have scans that don't see anything, and then they have a lot or some, and so that's just, it's all very confusing. My friend said she had 4 scans that didn't see anything, and then she changed her insurance. She got better, the PPO instead of, and we're in California, so covered California. She was on an HMO and then switched to a PPO, and all 4 saw nothing. And then she switched to the PPO, went to a specialist at Scripps Hospital in San Diego. The very first scan, they found endometriosis. So, but she had to go through a lot of hoops to like get that confirmation and then to get the surgery. So I'm going through the hoops. The hoops. I don't know why anyone would listen to this. It's already 6 minutes. And then some other stuff I've just done in my free time, whatever, in my time, is just like watch different videos from people who have had this stuff on the internet and them talk about it because they've done a lot of research and learned or experienced and done multiple surgeries or whatever. And so I'm just gonna link you one of the videos I watched from these 2 girls on Instagram. It was like over an hour. I just like listened to it while I stretch. It was great. Highly recommend it. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Bye.